shining so bright, lit up like a diamond in the dead of night. There's fire deep in my soul, I'ma rise up like the legends of old. Brighter than gold, brighter than gold.
Let's find out more about the origins of the chocolate company Cadbury, which has ruled for decades. The story begins with a kid named John Cadbury being born about 216 years ago in Birmingham, Britain. John belonged to a religion called Quakers. After studying in a school of his own religious persuasion, John Cadbury started working at a coffee shop for pocket money. And then, in 1824, he started a shop of his own where he sold coffee, tea, and chocolate. In 1831, he dropped tea and coffee and focused only on chocolate drinks. In 1847, John brought his brother Benjamin into the business, and then together, the two of them laid grounds to a big factory. So, in 1854, Ronnie Victoria gave the certificate of Royal Warrant to the company. Royal Warrant certificate was awarded to only those manufacturers whose quality was supreme. And in 1860, due to the disputes arising in the business, the two brothers, John and Benjamin, decided to split. Following this, as John was facing old age, he gave the reins of the company to his children, Richard and George. After taking over the whole of Britain in 1870, Cadbury also started to get exported in other countries. Amidst this, on 11th May 1889, the founder of the company, John Cadbury, made the due to the world, and 10 years later, his elder son Richard also passed away. In 1905, George brought Cadbury's popular chocolate dairy milk to life. He had been researching on it since 1897. George Cadbury was trying to create something new with dark chocolate. In 1948, Cadbury entered India as well. Thanks to amazing quality and taste, it became a hit in India too. When talking about the entire world, more than 50 of countries have been dropped by Cadbury's chocolate.
Cadbury comes in many range of product in variety kinds of size and also flavors. So as you can see here, I have from the biggest size to the smallest size. And for the smallest size, I have the flavors, chocolate flavors, which is the original flavors. And also I have the new one, which is the Marvelous Creations. And also the oldest, which is the fruit and nuts. And as you can see here, there is also the cylinder size, which is the bite size, which is the dairy milk chocolate. And I also have the new one, which is the dairy milk Oreo. And I also have the 5-star Cadbury. So this is all the flavors that Cadbury have in Malaysia. And this is an example that always have in the supermarket and also many other shops.
I brought you Cadbury. It's Cadbury. Thank you, Shifa.
You're welcome.
This is so delicious. Now I know why people like Cadbury so much.
Yeah.
Do you know how Cadbury market their product? Yes, of course. I'm a fan of Cadbury. You asked the right person. Now, I will explain about how the Cadbury market their products. So now, I'm going to explain about their marketing strategy. The 4 P's. The first one is product. Cadbury offers a wide range of product and has a strong depth and width of the product mix. The product of Cadbury are classified according to the seasons, and they are also varied according to the sales in each country. The product of Cadbury not only focus with chocolates, but they are also focused with other products like beverages and desserts, which are available in the product line. The Cadbury company also ventured into ice cream segment and biscuits. There are a lot of Cadbury products like Bournville, Crunchy, Cadbury Dairy Milk, 5-star, Bournvita, mites, and many more. Number 2 is price. There are different pricing strategies that Cadbury use, which are:
the first one is skimming pricing. With skimming pricing, these prices are set very high to take advantage of some people's desire for a new product or design at any price. Products like Oreo biscuits, Cadbury Silk, Cadbury Bonfil are some products which are kept at a slightly higher level than the competitors. The second one is economy pricing. Cadbury comes out with different variants of their main products to reach out to a large audience base. Cadbury Dairy Milk is offered in different sizes and is priced accordingly just so as to cater to different customer segments. Even products like Perk, 5-star and Eclairs are priced economically. The last one is bundle pricing. With bundle pricing, Cadbury sells multiple products at a lower rate that consumers would get if they purchase each item individually. During festive times, Cadbury offers different chocolates or products bundled together at a discounted price.
The last one is promotion. Cadbury has a broad range of techniques in promoting their product. There are some of promoting methods that they use, which are:
the first one is advertising. Advertising can be in the form of print advertising, banner advertising, advertising on television, radio advertising, and advertisement on internet. Internet has emerged as a strong and successful platform for advertising a product by using a different ways and method to attract the attention of the customers. The second one is direct marketing. Direct marketing defines the practice of directly provide the promotional information to potential customers instead of through a media. Direct marketing enables firms to build close relationship with their customers and collect the most relevant customer information. Direct marketing is a cheaper and quick way to get in touch with their target customers and offer more choices as firms cut out the intermediaries. The third one is personal selling. Personal selling is a two-way communication between sellers and buyers, and it can be done through face-to-face via the internet or telephone. From personal selling, firms can gain the feedback quickly from the customers, demonstrate the benefit of particular products, and adjust their message immediately to capture customer concern and desire needs.
So now I'm gonna talk about the modes of entries of Cadbury. So the first one is foreign direct investment. In order for Cadbury to expand its business internationally, it has decided to open its first foreign factory, which are located in Tasmania, Australia, due to its high demand in that area. And up till now, there are so many Cadbury factories that are being opened around the world. And some of the biggest ones are located in Ireland, India, New Zealand, United States, Canada, and of course in Australia. Next mode of entry is exporting. Cadbury company uses exporting as a way to expand its business, and it has worked out remarkably well as Cadbury has been announced as the retail most successful export in 2013. As for today, Cadbury products are being sold and exported to over 60 countries around the world, including Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, and many more. To talk about the last modes of entries, which are the international franchising. Cadbury uses franchising as its modes of entry. As for example, Cadbury products in the USA are being manufactured and distributed under a franchise agreement by Hershey Chocolate USA. These agreements allow Hershey Company to own the right to manufacture Cadbury chocolate in the US. This explains why certain Cadbury products from the British is not being sold in the US, as Hershey not includes all the British products in their range to be sold in the US. So these are some of the difference between the Cadbury in the US and the Cadbury in the Britain.
So I'm going to talk about the Cadbury company analysis, which is based on the Porter's four strategies. The four strategies are... Okay, so let's talk about the first point, which is competition in the industry. So there are many business in Malaysia trying to compete with Cadbury company. such as Nestle, Ferrero, Hershey's, and Mars. So the competition between those companies are very strong. Next is potential of new entrants into an industry. So it's not easy for other competitors to enter into an industry because, as we all know, Cadbury companies is well known in the world wide. So for other companies to compete with Cadbury and enter into the market is not that easy and need more effort to do so. So the third point is trade-off substitute. The tendency of substitution is just moderate. Most of the companies in Malaysia are trying to copy popular chocolate brands such as Cadbury itself. The supermarkets in Malaysia take the Cadbury chocolate and use them with a different brand name and sell them with a cheaper price. In this way, there's a huge number of substitutions. Okay, so the next point is power of customers. Okay, when we talk about power of customers, the frequency of power of customers is high. This is because all the customers is loyal to the Cadbury brand. They will buy the chocolate, the Cadbury chocolate, no matter how expensive the chocolates are.
Now let's move on to the challenges and hardship of Cadbury company and how they overcome it in home country and host country.
Challenges and hardship of the company in home country. First, Cadbury facing revolt over new dairy milk. Second, Cadbury is spending a lot of time explaining why its chocolate is halal. And third, Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolate recalls little Robin amidst allergy fears. So the first challenges and hardship of Cadbury company in home country is Cadbury facing revolt over new dairy milk. Cadbury are facing revolt as chocolate fans complain they have changed the shape and taste of their classic dairy milk bar since being bought out by an American company. Many fans claim that the Cadbury had changed, with the new version of being nuttier and the old one milkier. This is the shape that have changed before and now. So how they overcome the problems? Tony Bilsborough, a spokesman for Mondelez International, the wing of Kraft that runs Cadbury, insists that they had not tampered with the recipe of the much-loved bar, whilst conceding that they have changed the shape. He also stated that the shape of Cadbury changed because it is undoubtedly helps improve the melt in the mouth experience, and the feedback from consumer has been extremely positive. Next is, Cadbury is spending a lot of time explaining why its chocolate is halal. Lots of people are convinced this is some kind of Sharia conspiracy which will lead to Easter being banned or something, and constantly pester Cadbury about it. Halal doesn't quite mean what these people think it does. For example, it doesn't mean that the food has been specifically designed for Muslim. Cadbury chocolate isn't halal certified in the UK, but it is halal. So how Cadbury overcome the problem is by using social media such as Twitter. Cadbury explain and reply to all the people that are asking about halal. Even for people who are convinced that Cadbury is trying to ban Easter, they've got an answer for that one too. Now let's move on to the challenges and hardship of the Cadbury company in host country. First, worm crisis in India. Second, Cadbury hit by China milk scandal. And third, Cadbury shrink Australian chocolates bars by 10% but price stay the same. Worm crisis in India is to be believed happened in Maharashtra. A month before Diwali, FDA commissioner received complaints about infestation in 2 bars of Cadbury Dairy Milk. In 8 outlets across Maharashtra, worms is believed to be happened in Mumbai. Inquiry instituted by the Food and Drug Administration and negative publicity spread fast. Consequently, sales volume plummeted, retailer cooperation lessened, and employees' morale dwindled. The Cadbury company credibility suffered extensive damage. Cadbury gave statement that the infestation was not possible at the manufacturing stage and raised finger on retailers for poor and improper storage. However, FDA did not accept that. The challenge for Cadbury is they need to restore confidence in the key stakeholders, build back credibility, make customer believe about safety, and to increase the sales. Cadbury overcome the problems by Project Vishwas. This plan involving distribution and retail channels to ensure the quality of its product. This project is to build awareness among retailers on storage requirements for chocolates, provide assistance in improving storage conditions, and strengthen packaging of the company's range of products. Cadbury set up a media desk to ensure that no media query went unanswered. This project is a step to ensure quality of Cadbury. Next is introducing the new packaging. The new packaging of Cadbury is introduced in a media conference. The new Purity Seal packaging was launched in January 2004. It is a 3-layer packaging for maximum protection to reduce infestation possibility. However, Cadbury did not increase the pack price. Next, Cadbury hit by China milk scandal. Cadbury became the latest victim of China's poison milk scandal, reporting findings of melamine in its China-made chocolates. The milk scandal erupted earlier in September 2008 when China's public learned that melamine had been found in milk powder and was linked to kidney stones in children. 4 deaths have been blamed on the bad milk and 54,000 children have developed kidney stones or other illnesses after drinking tainted baby formula. How Cadbury overcome the challenge and hardship. First, Cadbury withdrawing a range of its chocolate. Cadbury believed that it is appropriate to take a precautionary step to withdraw from the market of all the Cadbury chocolate products that have been manufactured in Beijing, pending supply of fresh product. The withdrawal is also due to concern about the possibility of melamine in their chocolate. Second, Cadbury eclairs are temporarily coming off the market in Australia. This is because the Cadbury eclairs are made in Beijing. Cadbury stated that a small amount of the product had also exported to Christmas Island and the South Pacific island nation of Nauru. Last but not least, Cadbury shrink Australian chocolate bars by 10% but price stays the same. The confectionery company, now owned by US giant Mondelez International, will be reducing its 220-gram dairy milk and its assorted nutty variants by 20 grams. Cadbury blamed the squeeze of increasing costs for its decision, declining to downgrade the price of the product in proportion to its newly abbreviated size. How they overcome the challenges and the hardship of the company is they choose to keep Cadbury chocolate affordable for families across Australia and reduce their family blocks by 1 row. Because Cadbury Company has reached a point where they can no longer absorb these increasing costs into the price of their chocolate block.